Start.
I'm Ranjini. I've been hosting for many years, television anchor. I think ഒരു 2007 ഐഡിയ സ്റ്റാർട്ടിംഗ് പ്രോഗ്രാമാണ് എന്നെ മലയാളികളുടെ ഇടയിൽ കുറച്ച് പോപ്പുലർ ആക്കിയത്. 2000 കേരളയായിരുന്നു. ഐ തിങ്ക് ഇന്നും വളരെ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ആ ആങ്കറിംഗ് ജോബ് പ്രൊഫഷണലി മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ സാധിക്കുന്ന ഒരു സ്ഥലത്താണ് ഞാൻ നിൽക്കുന്നത്. The rest we have to wait.
So Ranjini, you're popular by 2007 through Idea Star Singer. So was it a breakthrough for you?
Yeah, completely. See, I never thought that anchoring or hosting would be a career option for me. It was always about finding a 9-to-5 job, maybe working in the communications department or in an event industry or a PR department of a firm, marketing, advertising. These were the things I thought I was lined for. But after my studies and everything, when I came back to Kerala, the opportunity came home. Somebody, Baiju director, came home and offered me a show called Saasngande Logam. So it was coming back into hosting for a gap. I wanted to do that and then go back, maybe go to Dubai or something to find a job. But right after that, immediately, simultaneously, I was doing shows in Rose Bowl. I was doing a show called Good English on Amrita TV. So the hosting job was becoming quite lucrative for me financially. I was working all the time. I was a lot more busier than today then. And that is because, of course, I was just starting out. After that, Star Singer happened. And once Star Singer happened, it changed my life because the program was very, very popular. And I'm talking about, 10 to 12 to 13 to 15 TRPs in the first year. And then there were incidences that happened which kind of made me get some attention, like my language and my dressing and all that became topics of discussions at home. The next year they changed me, another anchor came, they brought me back, which increased my popularity in some way. So it's been quite an active many years for me now.
So as a career you took as anchoring. So is it your passion or you like anchoring?
Well, definitely I wouldn't say it was something I liked to start off with. I was somebody who never got on stage till my 12th standard. I have never got on stage for a speech or sung along except saying pledges and thought for the days in school. I've never done anything alone. I've been part of a group all my life. But after Miss Kerala, I think it gave me a confidence to do stuff by myself. And somehow I was most comfortable not wearing makeup. Like for me, being a print model or a ramp model was harder than giving me a mic and talking. Talking was easy for me. It came as, second skill. Because the difficulties were lesser, naturally I liked it more. For me, talking on a stage in front of people was more natural than putting a plastic smile on my face and posing for pictures. So I preferred to do an anchoring job to any other job that I was offered then. And yes, it turned out that it was something I'm passionate about now.
Is there a personal attitude very spontaneous and makes you talk very frankly and very quietly and very simply to others? So does it make any sense that it harm you?
This is my personal style. Even if I'm working or even if I'm not, if I'm at home, I'm very casual as such. I make things very light. I take things very lightly. I have a very, very high level of sense of humor because I think life is to be, enjoyed and you should have fun in life and laugh at things that happen. And, whatever you have to take it seriously, but doesn't mean you have to show it on your face. It doesn't. So because I've been somebody who's very carefree in my attitude, that reflects on stage also. I am very confident in the person I am. I believe that everybody is equal. So I don't get threatened by another person who comes on stage with me. I know that we are the same in the eyes of, the larger public. I respect the person for their job and the contributions they've made towards the field that they're in, but it doesn't mean I have to be scared. So I've been very casual with it, but I guess in some ways, some people feel that it's me being overconfident, it's me being disrespectful, it's me being, it's that I have attitude and stuff like that. But I don't find those as negative qualities because I am myself. I've never been fake till today.
So is that make that you have rumors or so many problems have occurred these back years? So does it mean that it makes your family or anything very badly that you are being tortured by the people like that and your family is also been involved in the popular society or anything like that. So does it harm your what was the current state which happened in the airport?
Okay, so see, because I'm a public figure, I'm not saying I'm popular or not or whatever, that's personal. Because I'm somebody who's been working in the media industry professionally for more than, 6 to 7 years. People have been seeing me on their television screens continuously. Naturally, somebody like me is open to judgment. Because people see me every day. Everybody has an opinion of people who they see every day. Like I have an opinion of my brother, my sister, my cousin, my mom. We all have things to say about the other person. And people have a lot of things to say about me, whether it's about my dressing or my language or my attitude or the way I talk or the way I laugh or the way I stand, which is okay. Everybody is okay to have an opinion. But the problem that I have faced more than other people is when they take it to a level of personal attack, when they try and say stuff that, this is my character, or, this is how she lives, she's a that, she's a this, and they use really bad, nasty words talking about me or my family or my values or my morals or the way I live my life, which they shouldn't. I'm not saying they will not have an opinion about it. People have opinions about everything, even if it's not the fact. It's okay to comment about what you see. Like for example, in the Kannur video, you see me abusing people who are trying to touch me. I was abusing them because they were trying to invade my private space. My body is my private space. I will abuse. That is correct. Yes, I did abuse. But when an incident like the airport incident, where I did not abuse, where I did not cut the queue, people are spreading the wrong message by listening to not the truth or not to both the versions, but by being a very biased version of it. Nobody clarified what the facts were. Nobody clarified how these things came online. Nobody looked and understood that it was a deliberate online organized attack. Nobody realized that I didn't even say anything about it for the first 10 days. The truth or my version only came out 10 days later. Till then it was not even out there, It was all a one-sided version of it. So I feel that somewhere it's okay. I'm okay with the version being out. It's okay that somebody said that this is what happened and people said whatever. It is the fact that people said bad things not knowing the truth. Once you find out that, this airport incident that we talk about, what happened, everybody there knows, I know, the police who are inquiring the case knows what happened. So why did people go and report the wrong things, saying I did this, I called him names, I cut the queue, I called his wife names, I called his kids names, I said, I called Suresh Gopi. All this didn't happen. What happened was that when I was abused, he did say I cut the line. I told him I didn't cut the line. I told, and I said, he started increasing his volume, I increased my volume, and I would have said, I probably said, shut up man, listen to what these guys are saying. By the time this guy is calling my family, saying my family is this, that I have to do this with my deal with the company people, we are not like your Asianet people, not Asianet, your channel houses management, you go talk to them like this, or you cut the queue there, that's what I do in life, cut queues. So, and then finally he calls me a prostitute in Malayalam, and I'm like, how can you do that? Why do you say that when the issue is something else? The issue was something completely different. So I went and filed a case. It was simple. It was over then. They filed a counter case or whatever.
But in the social media they say that you talked
that I abused the person.
You abused the person, saying that fucking the bastard and
no,
like that.
Didn't.
So what is...
No, I absolutely didn't say it. See, the fact of the matter is, whether he abused me or whether I abused him, even today and in the future, only the people who are there at the airport will know. So, if from my side, I know what happened. I'm telling you my side. I did not cut the queue. Neither did I abuse him. I probably said shut up. I'm not even sure because I was angry. I said shut up man, listen to what they're saying. If I abuse, I will remember. And I know I don't, there are certain words I use when I abuse. That is how I am. Okay? Plus, there were about 1,000 people there. If these 1,000 people have not affected my life, there is this one person standing there and shouting at me, I have my moral values as to knowing when to react or not. It's a completely different situation to the Kannur situation. Kannur situation, I was being attacked physically. This doesn't require that. We are in an airport at 4 in the morning. Why should I abuse anybody? But I should have. I feel bad I shouldn't have. Because he abused me, not anybody else there. He abused me for wrongful stuff. And why would you abuse a person when the incident is something so simple? It is just, if I cut the queue, you cut it is such a small thing. You can come and tell me, I would say, if I cut the queue, I'm sorry, please come back on. If this happened, that didn't happen. Why did he have to attack or say stuff about my family or my, my background or what I do for a living? That's none of his business. I don't understand at all. So, and another thing I have to say is, for further evidence to this, ask the people who were there. Ask an Asha Sharat, ask the Suraj Vanjaramud, Arun Gopal. Forget all these people. There's a person called, I think, Monis, who's in Dubai, who wrote an article in the Indian Express. I don't even know this gentleman. He was in the queue behind me. I don't even know who he is. He knows what the truth is because he was standing in line behind me. Call him and ask. These are people who stand for the truth. Because these people saw the attack that I faced online and felt bad for me, especially he individual, because he doesn't even know me. Why should he support me? Because he was in queue to 6 people behind me. Why would I lie about something like this? And I'm not somebody who's scared. If I hit somebody or if I abuse somebody, I will accept it. I am not scared of these things because I know that my reactions are very just. There are times for example, there are times if I make a mistake, I'm happy to say I've made a mistake and I'll correct myself. In this particular incident, I will not apologize for something I have not done. I have not cut the queue and neither have I abused him. It will never be proved whether I abused him or whether he abused me because the CCTV footage does not have audio. It doesn't have any audio. It will only have visuals. It will show you the expressions of people. If you can lip read, you can find it out. But it's a very tedious and difficult process.
But Ranjini, in the YouTube it's been posted like that, and you can see you beating it, just going to beat that guy and just saying you that what fucking bastard you are, and so many other abusive words. And
exactly.
So what is your version?
Exactly. See, online they can say anything. Online they can say that CCTV footage I cut. They can say I abused him. But how can they say I abused him when they have not seen the footage? Only the police can give out the version, na? Only the police. Nirma Sharif local police station and the people who saw the video can tell you. I have not seen the footage. But I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. I can specifically tell you that exactly how I walked, where I went, where I stood. Line I did stand. I have stood there. Maybe he mistook that for me cutting the line. That is not my problem. I didn't cut the line. I did not go from one line and stand 20 people ahead. No. I moved away from the line because I couldn't stand anymore. I have a problem with my back. I don't have to explain this to these people, right? That's not any of their business. He could have asked me, why are you standing there? Don't cut the line. I would have said, I'm not. Why did he go into an attack? I said, I'm not. And when he asked me first, I said, I'm not cutting the line. I'm just standing here. Ask them if you have a problem. Because somebody else cut the line. The people who came with me had cut the line. And if you call any of these people who came with me, they will tell you they cut the line. Why is the media not asking them? Why are they still only asking me? I am not the one who did it. So if you go call up a Suraj Vanjaramud or a Mukta or a Sarim or an Arun Gopal or a Vineet Kumar, all of these people are the ones who joined me in front. He didn't understand much of a react here to that. But why did they choose me? Because I am unfortunately the controversial child.
Is it a version that you're being as a celebrity, you are being tortured like this, or any other versions like that? What you felt like that series?
I don't know whether I'm being tortured. I don't feel tortured at all. I just feel that some people who have nothing better to do find this as an entertainment to talk about me and get some popularity themselves. One, I feel that. Number two, as I said earlier, they find more pleasure in choosing some people who people like to talk about. For example, I'm one of those people who people like to talk about. I am not comparing myself. I mean, Srishant is a much bigger star internationally, okay, who made Kerala proud for what he did in the cricket industry. But Srishant is somebody who's picked on because of his character, personality. Portrayed a violent personality under Srishant. He shows his excitement fully. That's because he's that passionate about it. If he gets a wicket, he's that passionate about it, But people misjudge it. I don't know. This is my opinion. Somebody like Prithvi Raj, he speaks his mind. Now he's smart. Today he doesn't speak as much as he used to. He's learned maybe a lesson, But Prithvi Raj was very open. I loved the way he was because he said what he felt. He said what he thought was true. But then he probably realized that, people are victimizing him for nothing. So I feel really, really bad that people like him and Srishant and myself, and there are lots of other people as well, who are misrepresented. And none of us, these people know personally. And if these people are not a majority, Allah, it's a minority. It's a minority. But it's sad that they don't want to find out the truth. Because I really feel that if they meet us as a person, they will like us. I have no doubt about it.
So is that any social media is against you, like that Facebook or
I
anything?
don't think any specific media is against anybody. Okay, any media is looking out for is for their reports to be the most popular one. And അതിന് കിട്ടുന്ന കാരണങ്ങൾ they will report. There's something called truthful reporting. If you're talking about journalism, you have to verify facts. You have to be responsible for what you write. You have to be answerable to what you write. You have to have proof for what you write. You have to have both sides. Reporting should be just, not a guesswork. Not who got what news first. Not who printed what first. That has to change. And that happens because of competition that's come to the industry. Now, they have at least responsibility. If I have a problem with the media, if they reported wrong, if I file a case, the entire publishing house or the media house is responsible for it. When it's social networking side, unfortunately, there is no responsibility that is taken. If authors think that they can write anything and get away with it. Because today, if I want to personally attack an individual sitting anywhere in the world, I can do that. All I need is one photo, and I can write anything and change that person's life. That kind of freedom is scary. It's scary because everybody is not the same. I can handle all this. All my life I can live with criticism and I can wear a smile on my face because it doesn't affect me. But what about the people who cannot handle it? Cyberbullying, it happens to students that are part of schools. If you don't like one person, or if you really like one person, you narrow it all down to one person, and then you can abuse her or write this or write that, or post videos and this and that. You can destroy her career, destroy her life, destroy her family. The power of it is too much, I feel. Otherwise, I feel everybody should have a sense of restraint and control when they write stuff online. You should know that you'll be answerable to it in case somebody chooses to act on it. And if in case this goes to the next level of being a cyber case and then you finally become a victim, you are answerable to what you wrote. But a responsibility has to be attached to it. But moreover, social networking media should, if they are doing journalistic approaches to it, they should be responsible in what they write. Find both versions. Once you find both versions, write what you want. But even then, when you're writing, don't character assassinate a person because you don't know the person personally. About the incident, you can write saying that she did this wrong or he did this wrong. That's okay. But don't say that she is this, she was that, her mother is this, her father is that. That is not necessary at all. And that is where it becomes defamatory, or that is where it becomes a character assassination. People like me will survive this. It doesn't matter. But I just want the generations or the future generations that are growing up, seeing all this, to be more responsible. Because I feel that it's only through communication and letting them know that these things are happening in the world that we can create a more morally and a social group of people out there. There are so many kids who are like that, but there are a lot who don't understand the seriousness of it also. And I hope that me talking out about it, or me filing a cyber cell case, or whatever it is, will just be an example to people that you can react also. It's okay to react. It doesn't mean you want to change it. I don't want Facebook to be shut down. I don't want social networking sites to be gone because I enjoy the benefits of it also. I do. I love using it. My friends all over the world, we're on touch, all the time, in touch all the time. So other benefits are so much more than the negativity. But when the negatives do come, a few people are victimized, and because we are people who are well known, people will talk about it. What about in schools or colleges, or people who are not well known, or people who are only known within their society? This happens to them also now. What about the number of kids who are killing themselves because of this? What about the number of naked videos of couples that come out online? The problems that the girl faces or the boy faces in his future? What about all those things? Look, it's unnecessary. The way people take revenge now is through online things. If a girl breaks up with a guy, the next thing you know, the guy will go upload a video of hers with him. This is not how the world is. Be more responsible. Be more moral. Everybody makes mistakes in life. There is what is right for me or wrong for me is not what is right for you or wrong for you. I like dosha, you might not like dosha. You know what I say? That doesn't mean it's right or wrong, does it? No. I might think capital punishment is good, you might think it's not. That is my view on it. That is what I think. So I feel that because we are born differently, we'll all have our own opinions. But even then, because we live in something like a society, don't cross a line. Like, yesterday in the speech, the IG said, I can stretch my arms as far as your face or your nose. I shouldn't touch your body because it's your space. You can shout and whatever, but in front, face to face, it's okay because you have an opportunity for a person to say something back. But something online, you know that nobody will say anything back. That is why adhairya matter. So maybe you should be a little more responsible and just be more responsible to yourself. It's not to change anything, or I'm not doing this to make people love me. I don't want people to love me or hate me. If you love me, great. If you hate me, no problem. But I'm only talking about it because I want a society, or in the future if I have kids or my cousins or my friends' kids, when they grow up, they're growing up seeing all this. If Rukuti has a laptop, you just go onto Facebook or you can go onto anything, and the comments that it sees are languages that are not acceptable. If these languages were acceptable in films or whatever, you have censorship in films, right? Why is it that you don't allow a particular language in films? Because there's a reason. Same way, I wish there was censorship for online things. Because certain things, it's okay. Our level, even we can go down to those levels. We can write like that. We can react like that. But it's a choice not to do so, right? And I hope people exercise that choice. But again, I can't change everybody.
Now, so many youngsters have been taken you as a role model. So, as a role model of youngsters, so what can you send them a message that what you are or what you can do to the society or anything, or why you have been provocated so much like that? So, what is your opinion?
Well, my opinion is very simple. See, I don't know whether I'm a good role model or a bad role model because I'm scared to be a role model in the first place. As I said earlier, every individual has their good bits and their bad bits. I'm very normal like that. The good bits are the only bits that people should look up to. I know I'm a very strong person, and the reason I'm strong is because of the background I grew up with. I'm quite open, I'm very honest, I'm sure about what I want in life. I know the principles that I live by. I know the people I love. And because of all that, I know exactly how life should be lived for me. What I want to tell people is, I'm somebody who will not fall if you attack me. I get strength from people saying bad things about me. Every negative that comes across in your life, react to it if you think it's wrong. Always react, because if you don't react, people will sit on your head in the society. React. Number two, if you feel that you made a mistake, don't be ashamed to own up to it. If you haven't made a mistake, be proud and stand strong. And another very important thing that I do want to say is, people will always try to change you or always say something to say that what you're doing is not right, but understand yourself first. The first thing that you need to do is believe in yourself, because I am my best friend. What I know, you don't know about me. What I know, my mother does not know about me. So believe in yourself, find out your strengths and your negatives. Once that is clear, nobody can make you fall. Nobody can make you weak. And in that, you find confidence and strength. It does not come from speaking well or looking like this or nothing. That, if you're talking about just looks or speaking well, I honestly don't think Rajnikant sir would be such a superstar. It is the fact that he knew what he was. He was an amazing guy, and he knew it. That's why he is. Of course, his level of humbleness and all the way he talks and all is very different to mine. But I know who I am very clearly. So I don't think I'll be affected. So all these controversies or problems or prashnams that happen in my life, I have never gone that side and made a problem. It's all come to me. So if it comes to me, I will continue to react to it if I feel I should react, if I feel it's worth my time. And I just hope that people realize that, our life is our own. The life I lead is my life. God or my mom and my dad created me. I'm only responsible to them right now, and the society I live in and the people around it. I don't have to do anything by another person's standard or principle, and I never will change for anybody else. I will only change when I think I need to change.
In Facebook, how many accounts you have?
Fake profiles? I have only one. I only have one main account, but I think fake profiles, I have seen many Ranjini Haridases, more than 10, 20, 25, so many. None of them are me except one. And in that one I only have my friends.
So from that case, it's also, you have fake profiles and everything. So which one should the society believe that which is you, or it's a fake profile?
They shouldn't. I will not make anybody my friend who I don't know. And only I can add my friends. So why would they want to believe what is out there? If I want to add you, I will tell you, this is my Facebook account and I have to add you, because I won't accept any of those accounts that you send me a request. If anybody else is accepting your request, that's not me. Simple.
So the wind up session, what can you tell a moral session to all the girls and guys, what they are having so much fun with your talks, your appearance and your style and your way of presentation, everything. So what is your message to them that you can make so much just like a celebrity and all the times, and you can make yourself in such a space and what you can or what you can do. So what is your opinion that you can make them do that or do this thing?
It's quite simple. See, I am somebody who's learned from all things that have happened in my life. When I was at 16, I was not at 20, 25, 31 now. I have seen a bit more than I did every other, every previous day. So naturally, I'm better equipped than the young girls and boys out there for life right now. But not as equipped as my mother because she's older, she's seen more. What I feel that I want to say to the people out there is, I have nobody to say it, okay, once again, Baksha, if you want to hear. I feel that, things are changing, life, the world is becoming smaller, technology, communication, and the conveniences of life are getting better. Kids who are 5 and 6 have mobile phones now. We never had those luxuries. So when luxuries come, it takes away from a lot of goodness in life, like spending time with your family, going out physically to buy things. Now everybody's online shopping. Nobody even goes to a shop and shops. Change. Everything's changing. So I feel that that particular aspect of the whole social part of being a human being is being lost out on. Everybody, even if you're sitting in the same room, you'll be WhatsApping each other. It's funny. Why can't you just talk? I myself do this. I know we end up WhatsApping. Doesn't make sense. So maybe we should realize that the true relationships that matter in life actually are the real ones. It's the one with your mom and your dad and, maybe your dog and your friends that, meet every day. Keeping in touch with them, all that is what's important because in the long run, that is what is going to last. All these things that happen online are very short-lived things. Is what I feel, majority of it. But another thing is the society that we live in. We have responsibilities towards the society also. And we should make sure that we fulfill those things. It's something as simple as it starts within yourself. First, I love myself. Then I love my family. Then I love my neighbor. Then I love my society. And then I love... It has to go out like that. So I am still learning. I am not perfect by any chance. Sometimes I have my problems. But we all do. We all fall. But try to get up again and start again. Dream big. Think of, if you want to be, I don't know, the CEO of a company, think that you're a CEO of that company worldwide. It will happen. I'm somebody who believes that if you believe that you can achieve something, you can achieve something. So don't look for the small things in life. Look at the larger picture, and the larger picture is where you want to be at. Life offers you different choices. And the parents will tell us this is right, this is wrong. Teachers will say this is right, that is wrong. Everybody will say different opinions. But realize that you have to make that decision. You have to make that decision whether it's A, B, C, D or E. And A, B, C, D or E, everything is one way or the other. There is no right or wrong. Once you choose, just give it all and you will find a path that leads to, better things. Don't think that one is wrong and one is right. When I started out, I thought one is wrong, one is right. Our belief in it can die. But today I know that whatever happens is happening and I will give it my best. So just be honest. Just be truthful, honest and bold. React. For women, I'll say react to the society that we live in. If you think you're being treated unfairly, don't keep quiet. React. For us. There are so many guys who are standing with us for this. And, I hope that the whole guy-girl thing can go forward. Today's community, the relationship between boys and girls on a friendship level is actually very, very beautiful to see. It's so different from before. I think it's very nice, very platonic, and I hope we can continue it and teach people who don't understand it to join this world, and we should all march forward together.
Okay, thank you, Ranjini.
Thank you, Rohit.
Thank you for joining our program.
My pleasure.
Okay, thank you, bye.
Yeah.